Hey everyone, this is actually the second video today, and it's a follow-on from the video Nobody's Crazy, which is the title of the first chapter in Morgan Housel's book, The Psychology of Money. Firstly, I made an error in that previous video. I referred to the drummer of the late drummer of the Rolling Stones as Charlie Parker, when obviously his name is Charlie Watts. His name was Charlie Watts, so apologies. The other thing I wanted to go over in this video is one of the things that Morgan talks about or writes about in that first chapter is the fact that the poorest Americans spend the most money on lottery tickets. So they spend an average of $400 at the time of writing on lottery tickets. But when surveyed, none of them could come up with $400 in an emergency. So money that they don't have at any one point over the course of a year, let's average it out at about $7, $8 a week, they spend on lottery tickets. Now, to a lot of people, that seems stupid. That seems crazy. Why, when you're broke, would you throw money away on gambling, on lottery tickets? But if you think about it from the perspective and the situation of those poorer people, it doesn't seem crazy at all. And this just relates back to what Morgan Housel writes about in that chapter, how our experiences in life dictate to a large extent what we do with money, what we think about money, how we use money. These people, the poor people who spend $400 on average on lottery tickets every year, they're not in a position where they have extra disposable income that they can put into investments. They're not in a position where they can save any money at the end of every month, and you think, well, they could save $8 a week. But then, look, would you save $8 a week thinking one day it's going to make a difference? Probably not, because it takes so damn long. You save for the whole year and you've got $400. Well, and then an emergency happens, because emergencies always happen, and it's gone. There's no emotional excitement in that. Whereas for these people, they'll never have the money to buy investments or get on, property investments or anything like that. They believe, and it makes perfect sense, their only chance of ever having those good things that other people have, of having money, of not having to worry about bills, and maybe not many people have that, but if you're poor, you think everybody has that. Anybody with more money than you think is rich, okay? Just like anybody who has anything more than you think, oh my God, it's so much better. Not always the case, okay? So they spend that money on lottery tickets, even though it's a one chance in millions and millions of them actually ever making money. So in their head, of ever having extra money, of ever having the good life, of ever being comfortable, of ever being rich. So in their heads, it makes sense, because they're not going to do it any other way in their heads. So they spend the money on lottery tickets. So an idea that to many people would seem absolutely crazy and absolutely stupid, to those people is not crazy or stupid. In fact, it's the best shot they've got. So this just, nobody's crazy, but what you do with money depends on your situation and your psychology. And that psychology is largely informed by your situation. So I want to add that to the previous video and correct my mistake.